This project takes the evaluation of the effectiveness of the university aesthetic education practice course of Beijingjiaotong University as the research object, and designs a visual interactive website by collecting 18,540 data from 3,708 students in 5 rounds of teaching cycles. In the context of the comprehensive implementation of the National Strategy for the Modernization and Construction of Aesthetic Education has formed a 3-level evaluation model visualization system through a combination of qualitative research and quantification. Schiller first proposed the concept of aesthetic education. Yuan Pei proposed 5 educations simultaneously. In 2021, BJTU established the Center for Aesthetic Education, with courses covering 16 colleges and more than 60 majors across the university. The website is divided into 4 sections. We used the 5 rounds of the teaching cycle as an element of our design, summarizing data from 18,540 pieces of work created by 3,708 non-art students to visualize the data. A real-time scrolling dynamic data dashboard details the number of students participating, their backgrounds, their majors, and moreover, the course of the 5-round instructional cycle. The model is coupled with the theoretical mapping of educationalists to provide strong academic support for the assessment and optimization of the effectiveness of aesthetic education. In 2021, we established a subcenter for aesthetic education and offered a course on university aesthetic practice. The second part is an overview of the course University Aesthetic Practice. The course evaluation model of this course is divided into 3 first-level indicators and 7 second-level indicators, containing 10 evaluation contents, 14 evaluation criteria, and 13 evaluation elements. The interactive timeline clearly shows the important data and significant results of the 5 semesters of the aesthetic education program. There were also significant changes and comparisons in the microdata. The course uses a digital teaching platform that takes into account data collection and feedback. The third part is the data analysis of aesthetic education effectiveness indicators. It is divided into basic indicators, precision indicators, and development indicators. Comparison of before and after mapping system effectiveness evaluation, Sankey diagram. Among them, the evaluation of the effectiveness of course learning includes students' participation, grade distribution, and changes in their understanding of aesthetic education before and after the course. The website shows the data analysis charts of 5 different packages of the aesthetic education course, including the number of choices, the distribution of majors, the statistics of grades, the degree of participation, and other effectiveness evaluation information. In addition, each package shows students' outstanding courseworks, achievements, photos of art exhibition visits, and other aesthetic practices through clicking interactions so as to show in detail what they have gained from the aesthetic education program. You can then move on to watch the micro section of student interviews. There are also videos of foreign students discussing the calligraphy they learned on the course
to make it and different pens to do it.
The artistic activities section showcases the various artistic activities that have been organized and carried out over the 5 terms. The precise indicators are divided into 3 sub-indicators: aesthetic perception and judgment, cultural understanding and appreciation, and creative practice and performance. The aesthetic perception and judgment display compares the pre-course students' expectations for aesthetic enhancement with the extent to which students' perceptions of beauty are enhanced after the course. Here, we will show further microdata and do some interviews with students to get a feel for the course.
我来介绍一下我写这个字的特点吧。我用通俗一点的话来讲，就是它每一个字，它一个开头一个小部分。
Personality development emphasizes the integration of the arts with other disciplines and includes the demonstration of excellent learning outcomes in each package. We visualize data from the developmental indicators independent learning pre-course test to show how often students travel. The fourth part is the future of visualization of the evaluation of the effectiveness of aesthetic education. An interactive gallery shows a summary of the results of the aesthetic education. Suggestions for future courses were collected and produced as dynamic word frequencies to optimize the aesthetic curriculum. Interviews were conducted to gather people's expectations for the future of aesthetic education. At this moment, you are not only an observer, but also a creator of nebula. Witness how data can make beauty take root. See how the Cloud Factory casts the poetry of education into eternity. Great beauty has no boundaries. Here, every cloud remembers the direction of the wind.